All right, so I've bopped inside, pulled up my computer, and I've gone to the youngwritersprogram.nanowrimo.org website. It'll look something like this. All right, and so your very first step is going to be to hit sign up. Now, you are a young writer. I'm an educator. You're a young writer. If you do this wrong, I cannot help you fix your account, so make sure you do it right. You are a young writer. Okay, now it's going to ask how old you are, mostly because it wants to make sure you're a student. Because if you're not a student, you're supposed to go over and do regular NaNoWriMo at their full site. So just tell it the truth. I'm going to pick a random birthday since I'm not even sure what year most of you guys were born at this point. All right, now I'm going to give you the classroom code. The thing with the classroom code is that they max out at 100 students in a classroom, and there are more than 100 students on our team. So I'm going to give you your own class code in class. I'm going to probably put it up on the information dot up here as well. Okay, once you do this and hit find my classroom, it should take you and it should say something like, oh, the 2019, 2020, whatever year it is, Wolverine Writers, is this the correct group? And you say yes. All right, so for your email, put your school email, all right? Your school email. All right, now your username and your first name. This should be your 4x4 is your username. So like mine would be ERNEDER. Your username doesn't have to be your email. Your email would be up here. Yeah, that's why it didn't work. All right, your first name would be your first name. I'm just going to put Eberle because you don't call me by my first name. All right, time zone. This is so that the timer works correctly when it's counting down to the end of NaNoWriMo. We live in the Eastern time zone. We are in the eastern part of the United States and Canada. All right, Eastern time. And you're going to accept the terms and conditions. Next. Again, you set your password. It should probably be something you'll remember. If you need to write it down, write it down. I'm not fixing this for you. Same goes with the security questions. If you get locked out of your account, it's going to ask you these questions. Write down your answers. I'm not going to help you. Right? And so I'm just going to put something in real quick just to show you how this works. Right? And you hit create account. Now I'm not going to. I'm just going to log into my account because there is no reason for me to make a new one. All right, so once you're in, it looks something like this. So your first thing that you'll see probably is this countdown right here in the middle of your page. All right, now this is the countdown. Right now it's counting down to when does Nano start. Once it hits November 1st, because I'm filming this on the October 23rd, so once it hits November 1st, it'll flip over until time left in NaNoWriMo 2019. Okay. Now, the Take the Challenge is the first place you should go. All right, NaNoWriMo has dared you to join the official NaNoWriMo challenge. Yes, you accept that. You are taking that bad boy down. All right, your title can be a working title. It will probably change. So like mine, I have no idea what I'm going to call it. I'm just going to call it Stickman Bob for right now. Now, the synopsis is a summary. So maybe I say that Stickman Bob and his friends are going on an adventure. It doesn't have to be super complicated. If you're ready for more complicated, go for it. But they do have a character limit, so it can't be super freaky long. All right, you are not going to write on the NaNoWriMo site. You are going to write elsewhere on Google Docs and update your word count. We're going to use Google Docs because it's easier for you to turn it in, it's easier to edit, and it's easier to work on outside of school hours. So we're going to write elsewhere and update our word count manually. Now you get to choose the genre, right? If I'm writing about Stickman Bob, it's probably going to be adventure, and it's certainly not realistic. We'll call it young adult. Now, your word count goal is the thing you're going to have to do a little bit of math for. All right. Now, for right now, I'm just going to plug in a 2,500 word count goal. That's not what I'm going to leave mine as. Mine will probably be more like 8,000 or 10,000. Right. And you just hit start novel. what it does is it takes you to your writing space. So notice there's not a cover for my book yet. I can go to this little picture icon and put a picture in there. That can be a copyright-free image from the web, so you can't take something that is copyrighted, or you can draw something and I will help you take a photo of it and upload, and you'll be able to upload it. All right, your goal tracker is going to be the most useful tool over the course of this month. It is fabulous. So after NaNoWrimo starts, it'll have a little box where you can put how many words you write, and it'll give you the percent complete. So if you look at it, it's already actually done the math. To get my novel done with an 8,000 word count goal, I need to write 267 words on November 1st. Then I need to write 267 more so that I have 533 by November 2nd. These are different badges that you can unlock. So you should hit your 50% of the goal right about the middle of the month, right about November 15th. Okay, and you're free to explore these. You can put some notes. You can do the dare machine. The dare machine is a good idea if you get stuck and you're just like, I don't know, help me. Okay. As far as your group works, it's going to take you into something that looks sort of like this. And yours looks a little different because you don't have this admin tab. All right. This is, for the moment, a place that you can go and post about your novel and have conversations about your novel. Okay. But please understand, this is a one-strike rule. If you post garbage, if you start harassing anybody else, you will lose your privileges to communicate. All right, this is not something that I really want to have to be involved with. If I have to be involved, I'm just going to shut it down. All right, it's a really cool place to collaborate, but it's also a lot of extra work for me, and I'm not totally a fan. Okay, now do know that we can pull up the challenges and check everything for the entire group. All right, right now I'm the only participant in the class for this year, so it's saying, hey, it's not super hard, but we will be able to pull statistics for the entire team, which is super exciting. All right, if you have any questions about how to use the Young Writers Program website as we move forward, please, please, please let me know. Check in with your friends. They'll start figuring out ways to use this as well. All right, have a wonderful day. I'm so excited for Preptober to be over and NaNoWrimo to get started. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments, what are you writing about? Are you ready? We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.